people who work in human resources, what is the weirdest shit you have seen? The maintenance guy had been living up above the ceiling of the building. He had built a little cubby living area with electricity and a small fridge and everything. Edit. For years ago I worked HR for a retail store. A manager would always clock out on time, however the alarm wouldn't be set until about 30-45 min after he clocked out. Since we had a lot of trouble with internal theft, we assumed he was stealing. Loss prevention approved the installation of cameras across all stores, but we were told not to talk about it to see if we could catch any internal theft. The way the ceiling was set up, the cameras weren't too obvious, but if you knew what to look for, it was quite noticeable. Anyway, turned out this dude was banging a co-worker who was 16. He was 25, expecting his first child with his wife. I didn't see the footage, but our regional manager of loss prevention did, and had to turn it over to the police. The real kicker is the girl's dad was a captain on said police force. I used to work in HR at a large corporation. There was a big HR back office team doing a lot of processing and data entry, including employees' bank info for their salary. It just so happened that on the same day 2 employees with the same name started, and a huge clusterfuck ensued. First, the banking information was entered for the wrong person. One of them realized and had it corrected, but the other wasn't fixed, so both salaries went to one person. The unpaid guy started refusing to come to work, but payroll said that the payment cleared and the account was in his name, so he was terminated for refusing to come to work. He kept calling, and the HR support team kept misidentifying him as the other guy, who was still working for us. So when they raised a ticket to get his bank information changed, they changed the info of the wrong guy. So now the guy who doesn't work for us is getting paid the salary of a guy who does. When this was finally worked out, the first guy was given his job back, but on his first day back, security misidentified him and issued him a badge of the other employee. So now he was clocking hours for the other guy and not getting paid again because he never clocked in for himself. It took about 3 months for all this to be worked out. Moral of the story is use a fucking email address to identify people. And #X200B. Edit. Yes, the employees had unique IDs. The problem was people were searching for them by name and tunnel visioning on the first result. Also, I was suggesting the email can be used to identify people face to face or over the phone. I wasn't suggesting it should be used as the primary key in a database. An IT guy who worked the overnight shift because he was doing support for our Asia/Europe regions got written up for improper use of company systems. He had dozens of, not hundreds of Google image searches related to foot fetish stuff. Like insert celebrity here feet along with other random stuff like cute toes, etc. Like dude, you're in IT. You know this stuff is tracked and that your boss could easily monitor it. I was a recruiter, and you would be shocked to see what some people actually have as their personal email. Most people have come around to using just their name, but then every once in a while you'll have to verify that Brownglitter69 is in fact how they would like to be contacted.